Welcome, race fans. Tonight, the season finale of GAC Xfinity Series Takes Two Auto Club, the California track that everybody dreads, a 2-mile oval. Lots of slick corners, and these guys are experiencing that too. They were just talking about a pit party here a few minutes ago, but I don't think they got it underway. They will be probably heading for a driver's meeting here in a couple of minutes, but thanks for joining us here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. This will be our official last broadcast with GAC, as I'm trying to step away from doing quite so much broadcasting. I apologize to them. These are a great bunch of guys. If you know a good broadcaster out there that could help them out, they surely would appreciate it, I'm sure. But I may be back with them one of these days whenever I get my health straightened around. But for now, I've got to get away from doing quite so much broadcasting, because it's really my health issues right now that I need to look at. So, all right, well, thanks for joining us, folks, and hopefully we'll keep you tuned in here on everything that's going on. Scott will be along right directly here in just a minute. He's out turning some laps with the guys to kind of get the feel of the car, and he can report to us just what it feels like out there on the track. So, and he'll run down through the season finale points here. I'm not sure if it's going to be a runaway here or not. I haven't checked in with the points lately, but he'll let us know what's going on. But he'll be right with us here right directly. right, just a few seconds away from qualifying. And again, thank you for joining us here, folks. We appreciate that very much. The season finale here tonight for GAC, their Xfinity series. I'm not sure what they're going to run next season. If you want to run in a great league here, great bunch of guys, look them up. GAC Racing League on the iRacing directory. They are a great bunch of guys. Headed up by Dean Viney. All right, that's going to wrap up. That's going to wrap up practice. I believe Scott's here while these guys are getting ready to qualify. I'm going to go ahead and play our national anthem, Scott, and we'll be right back.
Guys. And now, for the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
It's good to be here, Rudy. No, I feel you, buddy, man. I've been here calling GAC with you for at least the last year. I think it's been about a year and a half, actually, since I started calling these races with you on Monday nights. It's going to leave a void in my Monday nights, too, buddy. Trust me. The points aren't exactly real tight. It's a 27-point difference. Keith Maedo, he's got a 27-point lead over Jim Whaley Jr. Jeff Dotson's back there in third place. He's 40 points back. So really it's between Maedo and Whaley tonight. Really everyone else is mathematically out of it. But Dotson's third, Dean Viney's fourth, Jim Locking's fifth, Michael Palmer's sixth, John Stanley's seventh, Curtis Aho eighth, Gary Shank ninth, and last season's points champion Shane Gross rounds out the top 10. Yes, sir. He's 27 points back. Well, looking at it, I don't think we got enough cars here tonight to warrant him being able to mathematically catch him. So I think it's already over. It looks like we only got 21 cars. 20, actually, yeah, 20 because I'm in there. So I don't think he can mathematically catch him. Puerto Rico. I was going to say, I can only imagine how good the internet is there. Yeah, I'm currently showing Gary's fastest time as 1 minute and 5 seconds. So it's not exactly blistering. This is not a road course we're running tonight. So he might be better off just starting at the very tail end of the field, which that looks like where they got him lined up anyway. So
Sorry guys,
currently, anyway.
I had my mic muted. Doggone it. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, you've been doing that a little bit here lately. I noticed that in a couple other races.
Well, my mind's on my pain right now. I'm sorry. A lot of pain.
No biggie, Rudy. I'm just giving you grief.
Yep.
Well, we got a minute here. I want to send out a hello to our big Robert Riley. I know Bob's watching tonight. He's laid up in a hospital bed. And, man, we're thinking about you, buddy.
Yeah, he said he was going to try to see if he could get tuned into chat. So, but I don't know. All right, well.
Well, that's going to do it for qualifying.
Okay, Aaron come in here to tell me that my voice wasn't coming over, and I told him, yeah, I knew that. But anyhow, let's run down through the. I get my head screwed on straight here. Now, Keith Mayato coming out with the pole here with a 39.467. Congratulations to him. Justin Rogers in second. Justin Anderson in third place. Randy Perdue fourth. Paul Cohen fifth. Michael Palmer sixth. Charles Smith seventh. David Gainforth eighth. Trevor Malone ninth. And Shane Gross 10th. Scott?
Dean Vanio start 11th. Jim Locking 12th. Anthony Cianci back there in 13th. John Stanley starts 14th. Lynn McNeese 15th. And Curtis Aho, the last to take time. Surprised to see Curtis that far back, but he'll start 16th tonight. If we do see Gary Shank take the field, he'll start back there at 18th. Kevin Cornelius will start on the outside of him in 19th. Timothy Kelleher starts 20th, and riding shotgun to start this race here tonight, the championship race for GAC, is John Estes.
All right. Well, everybody's lined up on pit road here. Looks like they're about ready to roll out.
Ready for some championship racing, Rudy?
Absolutely. I know I am excited. This is not that I'm trying to get out of this. I'm excited for the champ. I always get excited on championship races, when it comes down to the end of the season like this. And I know it's kind of a washout here with Mayato, with the 27-point lead, and it looks like he's pretty much got it locked up. But still, he could have a bad night. It could come down to a closer finish. You just never know what's going to happen here at Auto Club.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is one of my favorite racetracks. I like this place. And these guys are definitely going to have to take care of them tires out there tonight. 'Cause let me tell you what, just 1 or 2 laps around this place, they'll eat them tires up quickly. So
yeah.
You definitely want to take care of the tires tonight and not be out there just flat-footing it all the way around this place.
Well, something I did want to point out that, I kind of forget about doing this every week, or every race, I should say. But I did want to point out that the new pace car here is for the American Childhood Cancer Organization, folks. If you wanted to make a donation to that, that would be really awesome. But this is really cool that iRacing has stepped on here to put the pace car as the American Childhood Cancer Organization. So thank you for iRacing for doing that.
And I just love the colors that they picked for it, that Notre Dame gold and blue.
Yeah. All right.
Go Irish.
And I still don't have this set right. There we go. Fine, I'll get it right. Yeah, it's just too much to do. And a little time to do it.
Get us going in the last one, Rudy.
10-4, we will do that. Did I say 10-4? I did. Doggone it.
Yes, sir.
I hate that. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's in. Keith Mayato ready to hit that gas pedal. And there we go. Green, green, green. And yeah, it looks like Gary Shank did not start the race. I think he figured that was probably best.
Yeah, that's probably the best move, not starting it. If the internet's that bad, you don't want to be out there and ruin someone's night. So, good move for Gary. That's a shame he couldn't be in the championship race, but he wasn't battling for the championship, so really nothing lost.
Right. Justin Rogers already takes over second place from, did I say that? Justin Anderson took over the race from Justin Rogers. Man, I'm just full of mistakes tonight. Randy Perdue in 4th. Paul Cohen in 5th. Charles Smith rounds out the top 6. We're all chasing Keith Mayato, and Keith does collect a bonus point for leading the very first lap of the race. So just extend that lead out just a little bit further from Jim Whaley.
Oh, we got 76. He's in big wreck. 21's in it. I think everybody else is going to avoid it. Anderson started spinning there. I don't know exactly what started that, but 21 got into him. He looks to be the only one involved.
We're on board with him right now and see what happened here. The number 5, Randy Perdue, is right behind him. Oh, he caught that white line. Justin Anderson.
Yeah, he got way down there.
Yeah, he made a big mistake right there, and then he gets tagged by the number 21 of Justin Rogers. So those two going to get together. But yeah, he caught that white line, and boy, that's all it takes.
Both Justins on lap 2.
Oh, dang. Not a good way to start the race out. Dang.
No, and I bet we'll see everybody come down for tires because they already a couple laps on them tires. I bet you'll see some of these guys come down pit road, if not everybody.
Yeah, I have no doubt. It's definitely tires are going to be a key factor here tonight.
Oh, definitely. I went out there earlier in one of their parties when the pit party rolled out. I came to a stop to join the pit party, but I already had 2 or 3 laps on the tires, and when we went racing, they just drove away.
Well, thanks, Noah King. I'm not feeling too bad right now. I'm just trying to hide the pain right now, trying to think of other things. It's kind of got my mind elsewhere. But thank you for your concern. I appreciate that. I thank you for everybody's concern about, man, it's been rough here for the last couple of weeks. But, these guys did not come down, but the latter part of the field is coming down.
That's what I figured. Some of the guys in the back would come down.
It looks like Anthony Cianci coming down. Curtis Aho, he's bringing them to pit road. Coming in there pretty hot, but they're on pit road. Looks like 4 tires for Curtis Aho, and he's down and away. Len McNeese.
Well, who's going to be...
Oh, I ain't gonna talk to anybody yet.
Well, it's the last one, buddy.
Well,
let's listen to somebody.
Well,
it's the last night.
Let's talk to Justin
Let's
Anderson.
take every opportunity. All right.
Justin Anderson, you got a copy?
10-4.
What happened there, brother? We seen you catch the white line. What happened?
It just snapped loose. All my own fault.
Yeah, we seen you got, boy, that white line is so dangerous right there. I know you were trying to, keep it right on that white line, but boy, what are you going to do to make sure that never happens again?
Pay attention to what I'm doing rather than looking in the mirror and trying to see who's coming up behind me would be very helpful in hitting my marks.
True. Well, it was just a matter of Justin had no place to go, and I know he didn't mean to get into the back of you, but he just had no place to go. But are you going to be able to probably not be competitive, but are you going to be able to race here with these guys now and try to finish it out?
I'm certainly going to finish it out. I don't know how competitive I'm going to be. I guess we'll see how it goes after this. One thing, lessons learned, next time I'll just let it spin to the inside. I thought I could save it, and then I came back up on the track, which is unfortunate, and that's my fault. I can't,
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody did a good job of missing you. The only one that touched you was Justin Rogers there, but that was only because he was right behind you, But, all right, well, good luck out there, Justin. We're going to try to keep up with everybody and do as many interviews tonight as possible, being this is the season finale and our last race coverage with GAC.
Thank you, sir. As always, you do a great job, and good luck.
Thank you, Justin. All right, Keith Mayato still staying out.
I'm guessing he used his reset there.
Yeah, they only have one.
Yep.
You know what?
He said he was going to see how it was going to hold up. So I'm thinking maybe he didn't. But as hard as he got hit, I would have used my reset.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I may be wrong on that, but I still see a little bit of damage. Is that a little bit of damage on the back that I see yet? Yeah, he's still got damage on the back. So he didn't
Yeah,
use
slow him down here.
Yeah, he didn't use his reset. Yeah, that could be a good thing though, you know. Save that
It
reset
could be.
for
We're still pretty early, so
yeah. Save that reset
hope
for
you don't get
later in
that.
the race.
Yeah, hope you don't get that long green flag run, and hopefully it's not a one caution race.
Rush in chat. Boy, I'll tell you, what a buddy.
Well, I ain't seen him in a while. Where's he
Yeah,
been hiding at? What rock did you crawl out from under, Rush?
he's always watching TV. We
He
can't
hasn't
even.
raced in what, a year?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Well, I don't think he ever raced anyhow. I think it was always his son racing.
He crashed.
It was his
He
son racing.
crashed.
No, when he was running good, it was his son, you know. All right, first caution out on the track here. And the leader, Keith Mayato, has led all the laps so far. Hopefully they'll get back under green here. We're going to get going again. But get them going, Scott.
All right, brother. So if we can go a little more than 2 laps this time. A couple of the early contenders already taken out of this race.
Well, Justin Rogers is back out on the track. He'll be at the tail end of the lead lap. He's trying to get caught up, but
I was going to say, I don't even see the 21 out there.
yeah, he's catching
He's
up.
coming.
Yeah, he didn't use his reset either. I think that's a smart move here. It's early. As long as he doesn't go too many laps down and uses that reset later, I think he'll be all right. Yeah, Rush, what a buddy. Oh, he's giving me a hard time.
Pace car's off. Long delay on the green flag. Green is out. We're racing again in the championship race. Pretty good start there by the 5. Pretty even start here. We'll see if he gets the run on that high side or if the 6 maintains it on the bottom. Looks like that bottom line is going to be the third line tonight. Look at that.
Yep. Paul Cohen.
That first lap, it's going to be the bottom line.
Paul Cohen coming up on the bottom here. He gets a good run down the backstretch coming off of turn 2. Still side by side with Randy Perdue.
When they get up to speed, you're going to want to be on the outside. But on that first lap and restarts, the bottom line is the preferred line.
Paul Cohen gets really close to touching that white line, but he'll maintain third. Here comes Trevor Malone. And it looks
he slid right up in front of Malone.
And we got a challenge for the lead. Randy Perdue, he did lead that lap.
And he got the lead. Look at that. He drove right on by him.
Good run for Randy tonight. Boy, if you can beat Keith Mayato, I'm telling you what, you did your homework.
Yeah, but that high side will start to come around. Just give it a couple laps.
Yep. Shane Gross slides into third already. He's moving forward.
Oh, we got a bouncer back there. That was close.
Timothy
I think that was Malone.
Ooh. 3 wide back here. Holy smoke, man. These guys really battling hard. Timothy Kelleher went way back, but he was right down through the middle. There's still 3 wide here.
I'm surprised we didn't get our second caution. We might get it right here. I think we're going to.
Oh,
no caution.
Nope. Wow, these guys are doing good. What a save by Jim Locking right there.
Yeah, it was. That's 2 in the last lap.
Yep, that really.
And Malone was involved in both of them, so Malone needs to take a deep breath and just kind of relax here because he almost took out a couple different guys there on that lap.
Well, Randy Perdue comes around and leads another lap. That makes lap number 3. Shane Gross, last season's champion here in at GAC, coming in third. Curtis Aho working his way toward the front. He got around Charles Smith. And now Charles trying to do the old...
over under.
Over under there and pass him back. I was looking at something there real quick, but David Gainforth coming into the picture now. 6th
Oh, we got a
spot.
spinner right
Oh,
behind these guys.
that looks like Paul Cohen, and keeps it under control and keeps it going. Man, oh man, these guys are fantastic saves here tonight, Scott.
Now, guys are having some issues with holding on to these things a little early, though. When I was out there, I felt like there was a lot of grip, but we're seeing a lot of cars almost spin here.
Well, I talked to the guys there beforehand, and they said that there was grip just for a few laps, and then you're done. There goes.
Yeah, I didn't get along.
Shane Gross goes into second as he gets around Keith Mayato.
I didn't get a chance to go out there and do a long run, so I don't know what it's going to be like in a long run. But this place is notorious for eating up tires, so I'm not surprised.
Dean Viney moves into 7th. Now he's possibly going to get passed here by Trevor Malone. Malone settles back in between Dean Viney and Len McNeese. Len running in 9th. The top 10 now would be John Estes in the NBC Peacock car. Yeah. Awesome looking car.
And he's trying to get by Trevor Malone now as they're side by side.
Oh, and they touch. Whoa, and that's going to bring out a caution. Boy, what? Yep. They got together.
It has been a brutal night for the 85 with Trevor Malone. A bunch of guys involved in that. 12, 17, Justin Anderson.
Trying to put the block on John Estes or what here? He just come right down the hill and right into the side of John Estes. And then he comes up and collects Kevin Cornelius into that. Oh, my.
Yeah. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, that was kind of what he was doing a couple laps ago, too, just trying to lean on people, and he leaned too much that time.
Timothy Kelleher got into that, and Michael Palmer, or Jim Locking, excuse me. Jim Locking's going to have a lot of serious damage, too. So, man, tough night. Well, we're back up here.
Yeah, and the 85 is all beat up, so...
Yeah, he's probably going to be done for the night.
Yeah.
Unless he has a reset.
He towed it. Yeah, he does. He towed it, plus he hit the cone there. That'll be a penalty, I do believe.
So that took out 4 drivers right there. Trevor Malone, Jim Locking, John Stanley, and Timothy Kelleher. Now, he got into the side of John Estes. I'm kind of curious as to how much damage John's got. He's coming around here right now. It doesn't look like a whole lot. I think he'll be all right.
Well, we bring John Estes up here and ask him about the situation.
I wouldn't think he'd want to use a reset on that, but let's see if he comes to pit road here. He is coming down. We'll wait till these guys get off pit road.
Somebody's smoking heavily on pit road. Looks like a forest fire.
I think that when
somebody called Smokey the Bear.
Probably Timothy Kelleher, maybe, or something. I don't know who that was, but well, I can't get these guys. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Keith Mayato in his pit stall. Randy Perdue, our leader, already done with right side tires. Taking left now. And
looks like old Dean Viney, you know.
Justin Rogers used his reset, so he'll have a brand new car, but Randy Perdue will get out first. Keith Mayato will be out second, Shane Gross third. But yeah, Dean Viney stays out and collects that bonus point for leading the lap. Not that it's going to matter because he's really not in the running for the championship, but
he likes doing that.
Yep. Every point counts.
That's right.
He has not been on pit road yet today, and we've seen him do pretty good by doing that. You know somebody we're missing tonight?
Who's that?
Jeff Dotson. I know.
That's right. Snuggle Bear ain't here this week, is he?
He was having internet problems, and they were supposed to come and look at it today. He couldn't help me do the SRA last night. Because
had a lot of that going around lately.
Yeah, and he was in contact with them, and they said they were going to come out today to look at it, but I haven't heard anything out of Jeff today, so I don't know. Maybe they didn't get it fixed. He was thinking it might have been router or modem, something, in that lines, and that's what it kind of sounded like to me too.
Had his opening race at his league go the other night. Have you talked to him about that?
I know I haven't talked to him about it, but my son ran in it, and I guess it was pretty good. They only had about 10 guys show up.
Well, at least they had that many show up.
Yeah. Well, I think Aaron said he finished 8th.
I completely forgot about it till afterwards, and I was like, oh man, I completely forgot about that. I got talked into running the KMA race on Saturday.
Lots of good racing going around, man. I'm telling you. I think these guys are really enjoying. Some guys are enjoying the DirectX 11. Some of them are having issues with it. A lot of people want to keep it at DirectX 9. We've got Windows 7
mine's
users,
still at 9.
Windows 10 users. We've got people with high-end graphics cards. We got people with low-end graphics cards. We got people that are having issues with frames. So there's a lot, but we're still in the beta of this DirectX 11. So, people got to understand that. They've got to realize that, we're still in the beta of it. We're actually being beta testers right now. And I think that's what people are losing.
One of these days I'll get around. Yeah, and one of these days I'll get around to change your mind and experience it and see what all the hoopla is about.
It's really, you don't notice any difference. It just makes your system run a lot easier.
Oh, that's always good, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Especially with us who have overheating motherboards.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I don't have that problem no more, but you remember this time last year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, them lights are out, Rudy. It's time to go racing again here. I'm a little worried about Dean Viney. They had some laps on them tires, and he stayed out. I'm afraid he might get run over here.
Yeah, I hope not.
He's choosing that high side, which is a smart move.
Yeah.
He knows that he's going to possibly get run over here, so at least he's out there where he can get out of everyone's way.
Yep.
Because it's going to happen quickly.
Yeah, he can stay up there against the wall, coming out of turn 2, and everybody can go down on the low side and go around him. So,
yeah. One of the things I love about racing here is multiple groove track.
Yeah.
Love that about this place.
Yep.
Cars are all over the place when you race here, and that's just, I don't know, there's something about that makes it, entertaining and also just provides more of a challenge when you're racing.
What track did you say you were running at Wednesday?
Phoenix.
Okay, you changed
with the open dog leg.
You changed that in Dan Lisa, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the name of it and everything, I'll get the name from it there.
It's the MaxSpeedTV Arizona 150.
All right, here we go. Dean Viney starting on the outside, Randy Perdue on the inside. Pace cars in. And we have a green. And boy, Dean got a pretty good start right there.
Yeah, he did. Look at that.
Man.
I'm surprised by that on them ancient tires. Look at that. I can't call them ancient. They had about 10 laps on them or so, but at this place, that's almost ancient.
Yeah, when tires fall off so quick. Len McNeese back.
He's holding his own.
Where the heck did he go? How come I didn't get... Oh, okay, there he is. Justin Anderson already back into 6th place as he comes up on the inside of Len McNeese. So a little reprieve there from Justin, and he said he learned a little something. Stay away from that white line, and it looks like he's doing that.
A couple of them guys diving it hard into the corner.
Yep, Keith Mayato already to the lead. Him and Randy Perdue side by side, and Keith Mayato will lead that lap.
Justin Anderson's got to stay off that white line because he just had a moment there where he was trying to transition the car, and it got almost sideways on him.
Oh, man. Yeah, that put it back to 7th. Dean Viney now goes back to 7th. These guys are driving by on the inside. Paul Cohen coming up through.
Side by side for the lead up here, Rudy. with the 15 trailing, man. He doesn't know what to do here. He's just kind of waiting to see how this unfolds here. Also trying to not get caught up in anything if something were to go down.
It looks like Mayato's going to have it at the line. He will lead that lap. So they were tied for the most laps led up to that point. Him and Randy Purdue with 7 each, and now Mayato breaks that and makes it 8 laps.
Well, Purdue ain't giving up by any means. He's going to hold that hold that high line coming out of the corner, and he has so far. Side by side, a little touch there down the backstretch, still banging off each other. Curtis Aho just hanging back here, waiting to see what happens there. He finds the lane, dives to the bottom. This is great racing up here with these 3 guys for the lead. You got Shane Gross back here in 4th place watching this all go down. I think he's just kind of hanging back right now.
Yeah, he wants to see what's going to happen because these guys, they could wind up getting a little touchy-feely here, and somebody could make a mistake and take each other out. You just never know. And Shane Gross could be right there to take the lead over.
They were already touchy-feely.
Man, look at this.
Oh, David Gameforth way off the pace back there. He's falling back.
And again, Mayato and Purdue at it. Purdue with a little bit of an advantage going into turn 3, and it looks like he got a pretty good advantage that time. Comes down across the front of Mayato, and he will retake the lead.
Boy, David Gameforth's going to look up in his rearview mirror, and he's going to see a whole lot of traffic behind him, a whole lot of guys barreling down on him and Dean Viney. And then there's a break to the rest of the pack. The front 8 have broken away.
Yeah, this looks pretty good right here. Dean is doing pretty good on them older tires.
Yeah, he's done, I thought it was going to be far worse than this. I thought he would have already been in the back by now. But as you can see, he's still losing ground. So he's going to want to see a caution soon, or he will eventually fall to the tail end of the field.
True. But, I mean, he's doing all right. I mean, he's hanging in there pretty good. Now, next one coming up would be John Estes as he comes up on the inside. And Justin Rogers. Justin Rogers used his reset on that last pit stop. So he's got a brand new car now.
Yeah, I can't blame him because he had a really bad car before that. He was losing a lot of track position, so I don't blame him.
Yep. Anthony Cianci. Okay, why is this thing not doing that? It's acting funny on me. Anthony Cianci in 13th. Watching out his windshield here as Justin Rogers tries to get a run on Dean Viney. Not going to happen. Boy, Dean holds off Justin Rogers, and Justin's got that brand spanking new car.
And things calmed down a little bit up here in the front, but now they're starting to heat back up between Shane Gross and Curtis Aho for 3rd place.
Yeah, Curtis got around Shane, which I'm really kind of surprised that he did get around him like that.
Well, Curtis has been in 3rd place for quite a while. He was sitting there racing with those guys up front. It was Shane that was sitting back there trailing. But now Shane is starting to put a little pressure on Curtis. He wants to get by. But now it looks like he's just riding again.
Yep, Randy Purdue's just checking out, man. He's out there half a second already ahead of Keith Mayato.
Yeah, the one thing I worry about the 5 is he taking care of the tires?
Yeah, that you don't know. Is he really abusing them right now? Keith Mayato's not. They both.
We got a wreck back there. It's Justin Rogers, hard off the wall.
They both.
He's going to be done.
Tires really bad. So, and he's already on pit road. Oh wow, man! Let's go see what happened to him.
It was violent, whatever it was.
People are riding on him with him right now, and he caught that white line. And it immediately went to the outside wall. Oh, man, a couple other people got into it, too. But, wow. Well, so much for that reset. Justin Rogers. And he
hit that thing hard.
I don't know if we can... I wonder if we can get a word in with Justin. Let's see if we can get a word in with him here. Justin Rogers, you got a copy?
Go ahead, Rudy.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, that white line is just gobbling them up tonight. Tell me what happened there, brother.
I just got down on the apron and lost it. Used a quick fix on one of those pit stops, not meaning to. I'm trying to repair some of that I was just going to repair that damage from that first wreck to see how it would be and save that quick fix to the end there, but made a mistake and left it on, so used it up.
Oh, man. Well, that was a pretty violent crash. Is that going to take you out of the race now? Too much damage?
Oh yeah, I'm out. Blew the motor on that one.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a 30-minute fix on pit road. By that time, the race will be almost over. Well,
Yep.
Looking forward to next season. I think you guys are going to be off for a week or two, and then you'll be right back at it, right?
Yeah, hopefully I can make some races. The way my schedule is, it's hard to make some races, but hope to make a couple of them.
Very good, very good. Well, all right. Well, sorry about your bad luck there tonight, Justin. That white line is, man, I'll tell you, we talked to Justin Anderson. It happened to him there earlier, and I know you got into the back of him. He just had you had nowhere to go, and it just all happened right in front of you, and that's what started the whole ball rolling for a bad night for you. So sorry about your luck, and we'll see you next season, buddy.
All right, thanks, Rudy. Thanks for broadcasting another season.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I think we had some gamblers, Rudy, because I think we had some guys that took 2 tires. I know John Estes only took 2 tires.
He was only on pit road for 6 seconds, so I don't even know if he took tires.
Yeah, he might not have even taken tires then. He might have just fueled up.
Maybe you could go back and check and see, or just
Yeah.
think of it, because he's 6 seconds. I don't think you could take 2 tires in 6 seconds. I think it usually takes about at least 7.5 to 8.
Yeah, no, he was in and out of there. The car never went up, man. It was like a drive-through, in and out.
I wonder if he just took fuel.
He didn't even get napkins, man. He was out of there.
All right, well, that's took a couple of Kevin Cornelius out and Justin Rogers out now. Trevor Malone a couple of laps down, but we still have 13 drivers on the lead lap.
Rudy, I'm going to step away just for a second. I'll be right back.
Yep. So Keith Mayato leading. Randy Perdue will be starting second. John Estes third. Curtis Aho fourth. Shane Gross in fifth. Justin Anderson in sixth. Len McNeese seventh. Paul Cohen eighth. David Gainforth ninth. And Charles Smith rounds out the top 10. Well, again, thanks, folks, for tuning in here tonight for the GAC season finale of the Xfinity Series. I believe they'll be off for a couple of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to Dean. And then they will be back racing. But unfortunately, I will not be broadcasting the next season with them. I have health issues that I've got to step away from doing quite so much broadcasting. And I've been trying to catch some of the leagues on their season finales to kind of cut back a little bit because of my health. So, but great bunch of guys, and I'm gonna miss them. I mean that truthfully. That is honestly, I will miss them a whole ton. And hopefully, maybe I'll be back one of these days whenever I get my health issues straightened around. Be able to come back and broadcast some more races for them. So it's been great, and I want to thank them very, very much for the opportunity here at broadcasting for GAC.
All right, Rudy, I'm back, buddy.
Four.
Yeah, it's we've had 3 cautions.
let me take a look here. This is, yeah, third caution of the night. Yep.
There can definitely be some long cautions. 2-mile track.
And right now, Randy Perdue's led the most laps with 13, beating Keith Mayato with 11. But they're about to get the green flag here again, so get them going, Scott.
I can do that. Pace car is off. Long delay between the pace car and the green flag here at Auto Club. And the green flag finally comes out, and we're racing again. Yeah, John Estes does up there in the front this time on them older tires. He didn't have as many laps as Dean Viney had on his when he stayed out, so he might be able to fare a little better up here.
Acting awful slow. What's going on with this? Gotta restart.
Oh, already Shane Gross diving to the bottom of Estes and making it 3 wide on the backstretch. Ooh, real close there. Estes saying no. Closes the door on him. Estes fights him off. Henderson on that high side, trying to go around on the high side. Now 3 wide again, coming out of the corner. Estes in the middle, Anderson on the high side. And look at Curtis Aho flirting with going 3 wide up front. Getting racy here at Auto Club.
Yes, they are. Oh, up the
Estes
hill.
up the track.
Aye.
Oh, they're going to touch.
That's not going to be good if they get together. Whew.
Little touch there, but we're good to go.
Man, I'm telling
Dean
you.
Viney saying the heck with that. I'm going to get to the bottom, but now Estes going to the bottom here, trying to put the block on Lynn McNeese, but not able to do so. Lynn driving it hard into the corner. Now touches below that white line. Saves it, though.
Man, this is getting exciting, Scott.
Yeah, man, these guys are racing like it's 5 to go, man. We still got 60 to go. They're never going to make it to the end.
Paul Cohen back into the mix of things here in 8th, right in the middle of that pack. Charles Smith goes clear up high next to the wall, looking for some grip. Not
Don't want to be up all the way up there, though.
No, Anthony Cianci actually does get by Charles Smith on the low line. Look at Dean Viney coming alive here on them new tires. I bet you he's really thankful he got them new tires.
Yeah, a little wiggle right there. Flirting with 3 wide again here.
Yes, they are. Coming up on the inside. Randy Perdue back to the lead. Randy Perdue leads that lap. Well, him and Keith Mayato are going at it here. I'm telling you, Curtis Aho now to the inside of Mayato. Mayato, boy, I'll tell you what, he was clear up there flirting with that wall just a little bit.
He likes to do that. He does that on a weekly basis.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't like it up there when I start seeing that wall getting that close. I get a little nervous. Curtis Aho will take over second.
He's got a love affair with the wall up there.
Something like that, yeah.
He's always up there riding on that wall every week.
Well, that front 4 pulled away quite a little bit away from Justin Anderson. Now, if Justin used that reset, he'd probably be a whole lot faster. Now, if this thing went green all the way, he probably would regret not using that reset. But I don't know if we'll see green the rest of the way. But I'll tell you what, he's got company here with Len McNeese. Len all over the back of him. Len been really good in some of these races this season, Scott. Len has been very powerful. Now, I know he did have a win earlier in the season, and he was really pumped up about that.
Yeah, Len's always a strong driver. You see Len stay out sometimes on these longer runs, hoping for these cautions on these longer runs. It just hadn't worked out for him this season, but we've seen him take advantage of that in previous seasons where he'll stay out on the longer run and take advantage because the caution come out at the end of the run. Just hadn't worked out for him this season.
I really like that Darrell Waltrip retro paint scheme, Western Auto. That is an awesome looking car.
It's reminiscing when I used to go to Western Auto. Now you don't see those things. That place long out of business.
Yep. And we got another battle up front. Mayato and Curtis Aho going at it. Mayato on the outside. Let's see if he can make that stick. Curtis Aho on the bottom. They're side by side coming out of 2, and my auto's going to get a pretty good run off of 2 though, up there on that high side, and complete the pass on Curtis Aho. Well, outside could be coming in now.
Yeah, the longer they go, the more the outside will come in. Charles Smith just made a pass on Paul Cohen for 8th place back here.
Very good.
John Estes right behind him back here. He's still got his hands full with Dean Viney. Him and Dean been battling for a few laps now. 71 is 72.
Back in the field, everybody's last one on the lead lap, Michael Palmer. Right behind him, we got Jim Locking, which is a lap down. John Stanley, a lap down. Timothy Kelleher, a lap down. And Trevor Malone was caught up in that wreck there earlier, and actually a couple of them. And he is a couple of laps down. But Randy Perdue, man, I'm telling you what, he's out here putting on a clinic tonight, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. He's looked strong here tonight.
This is right up his alley, this kind of racing, I believe. And, man, I'll tell you what. You know, this car, I just, not to change the subject, but yes, I am going to change the subject. Talking about the Xfinity car a little bit here, Scott. You know, the popularity of this Xfinity car has risen tenfold since I've been in iRacing. You know, it used to be kind of like a, I don't know, I always kind of classified it as like a mid, I don't know how you'd want to say that, like a mid-class car that people didn't really like to drive because it felt like it was like a big hunk of iron you were driving, you know. But the popularity,
yeah, it don't feel that way no more.
Yeah, the popularity of this car has risen so much, you know. They are fun to drive.
It's my favorite NASCAR car to drive. On the NASCAR side of it, it's my favorite vehicle.
Well, Curtis Aho and Keith Mayato have closed up on him, and Shane Gross, and these guys have pulled away by a lot.
Yeah, they have. Starting to leave Justin Anderson in the rear view.
Now he's got away from Len McNeese by about almost a half a second now. And then it's quite a way back to David Gainforth in 7th place.
Well, here we go, Rudy. We got a challenge for the lead. Maito's underneath. They're side by side as they come across the stripe.
And Randy Perdue did lead that lap, though.
Yep.
Mayato back to the front.
That was a Metallica song.
What?
Back to the front.
Oh, back to the front. Okay. Oh, yeah? And here comes Curtis Aho to the inside of Randy Perdue. So Randy out there, I think, might have chewed up them tires a little bit. And here comes Shane Gross. These guys are giving Randy Perdue a lesson in saving tires, I think. But Randy, he's not giving up, man. He's doing really good here. He's fighting back as much as he can. He goes to the back of that pack. And now he comes back. Looks like he's taking a look on the inside of Shane Gross again to kind of do the old swap over. Crossover.
Yeah, I think Perdue smoked up his tires. That's what I was talking about earlier. I was worried about him doing that on the longer run. We've seen him do that in previous races. And that's why I was stating I was worried about him burning up his tires. And it looks like he has. And Shane Gross is putting the pressure on him, making him burn up what he's got left.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing right now, too, because they're just swapping up here every turn. And Shane Gross goes back.
At the same time, though, Shane's eating up his tires as well, so he's going to want to get this done as quickly as possible, try to get back up there with them guys in the front.
Very true, very true.
Justin Anderson's closed that gap just a little bit to Randy Perdue. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, he's now about 1.6 seconds behind him, which just far enough that he's not feeling any draft off of him right now, you know. And Len McNeese has fallen way back off of Justin. And Len almost gets into the outside wall coming out of turn 4.
And don't look now, but here comes the Mr. Bubble Machine.
Yep, sir. I'm going to miss seeing
that. He fell back earlier.
I'm going to miss seeing that Mr. Bubble Machine.
He was having some moments earlier in the race and fell back. I don't know. He was in like 13th, 14th place. But here he is, worked his way back up to 7th place, having a good run here tonight. but beginning to be pressured by the 30 of Charles Smith as we go into 3.
Yeah, he can't shake him at all right now. Charles is being just relentless on the back bumper of that Mr. Bubble machine. It's like that fly buzzing around your nose, it won't go away. You know, you shoot away and it comes right back.
Like a gnat at a barbecue.
Yep. A gnat at a barbecue. And now you're gonna
Nothing worse than sitting there trying to enjoy your burger and you got some annoying gnat that just won't leave you alone.
Well, since Keith Mayato's got out in the lead, he has pulled away quite a little bit from Curtis Baho. And we're going to be at the halfway mark.
Oh, Charles Smith bounces it off the wall there. He's going to have a little right rear damage after that. That might even slow him down with as hard as he hit it there.
Look at David Gainforth giving Len McNeesa closing up on him really quick.
Yeah, I think Len's abused his tires as well. You start to see Gainforth starting to close in on him. Len's made a couple of mistakes that have also helped the cause.
And David, past champion here at GAC, he knows how to get it done, but this season he's just been kind of having a mediocre season. Not really getting any wins, not having great finishes. I know, you know, the competition has been pretty tough on him, which he commented on there that one time when we talked to him. You know, with Keith Mayato, Curtis Aho, Shane Gross, these guys coming in here, the competition's gotten a lot tougher. And
yes, it has.
But, you know, David's still a good driver. I'm not taking anything away from him.
He's giving Len McNeese all he can handle right now. Len's having to hit his marks every time because David's right there waiting.
And here he comes, looking to the inside right now.
Taking a peek. I think Len's going to give it to him here. Yeah, Len's going to give it to him.
Yep, he knows.
He'll make it easy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and he's trying to save what tires he's got left. He sits there and battles with it, and he'll smoke up the rest of his tires, so better off to just let him go. You got to take care of your equipment. You can't do that battling side by side.
Yes, sir. Good racing, though, man. I'll tell you what, this has been a great race. We got through a couple of cautions there at the beginning, and now it seems like everybody's getting spread out around the track and racing the track instead of each other. And it's really turned into a good race now. Justin Anderson's getting a reprieve here. Still has not used that reset, but hanging on to fourth and closing on Shane Gross.
Yeah, he's had a good recovery tonight.
Yep, and he's only 0.6 of a second off of the bumper there, Shane Gross. So,
us.
now down, yeah, he's still 0.6. Well, I'll tell you what, Shane is a tough competitor. I gotta say, man, he is. You know, after that season championship last season, man. You know, he come right out of the gate and has turned the season around this season, and he's actually done pretty good. Now, he's not really in the running for the championship, but he's held on there pretty good. So, you know, my hat's off to Shane Gross. Boy, he knows how to win the championship. He ain't scared about that.
Well, the beautiful thing about these JSC seasons is they're short seasons. And, you know, after 2.5 months, you got a new season starting, you can get back to it and have another shot at winning the championship again.
Yes, sir. And look at here, coming to the inside, Justin Anderson. And Shane's not going to fight him too awful much here for that position. So, man, Justin Anderson, I can't believe the job he has done to get himself back into contention here.
He's a strong competitor, Rudy. Every week we see him up front. And here he is. You know, he got that car fixed and driving back to the front.
Good job. Randy Perdue now back in 5th place. He's really fell off the pacer, and I see a little damage on that right front corner. Let's take a look at it. Oh, more than just a little damage. That's a lot of damage. Ouch.
Yeah, he's dropped way back.
Yeah, he's got a lot of damage on that. He's just kind of nursing, hoping for a caution here before too much longer.
Yeah, Keith Maito is actually taking over the most laps led now from Randy Perdue.
Yep.
Randy had led 22 laps, but now Maito's led 24, going on 25.
Yeah, and he's got almost a 2.5 second lead over Curtis Aho now.
Yeah, he's pulling away. Setting sail. They're going to need a caution to come out to reel him back in.
Yep. Justin Anderson third, Shane Gross fourth, Randy Perdue fifth, and Randy's falling back, closer and closer every lap to David Gainforth. And David, he's loving it. He's one of them guys. He saves his car and saves his tires, and he'll race you coming down to the end of the race. So, he's a smart competitor, David Gainforth.
Yeah, he's going to be in the top 5 here soon. He's slowly reeling in Randy Perdue. Gainforth's got a little bit of damage of his own on the right side. He brushed that wall a little bit.
I don't see any on the front. Let me go to...
It's on the right side of the car.
Okay.
Not much, just a little scraping of the paint.
A little cosmetic damage.
Yeah. I don't know if Mr. Bubble will help wash that off or not.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, it's like a dirt scrape on the numbers. But yeah, good job. Anthony Cianci now goes into 7th as he gets around Len McNeese. So Len's starting to feel that tire fall off pretty heavy duty now. Len's starting to fall into the clutches of Charles Smith. Charles coming up on him pretty quick.
Charles got a little right rear damage too from where he got in the wall earlier. So Len's dropping pretty heavily. Oh, look who's poked into the top 10. Old Dean Viney snuck into the top 10, Rudy.
Yes, he did. Oh, and we got somebody coming to pit road there. Len McNeese coming down pit road.
Yeah, he's had enough of them tires.
Yeah. No. I can't say as I blame him.
For Mr. Feelgoods, please. Oh, and he overslid his box. He had to back up. Not good under green flag conditions.
Yeah, please give us a thumbs up on the video there, folks. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button, too. We're only, I looked this morning, 78 subscribers away from us having another big MaxSpeedTV event. The last one was absolutely amazing. Everybody had a great time. We ran Cadillacs at Michigan. I gave away a lot of money. So I said when we reached 1,500 subscribers, we'd have another big event. So please hit that subscribe button and the like button on the video.
Now here we go, Rudy. Battle for third. Gainforth for fourth, I should say. Gainforth making the move. Oh, that's fifth. My bad. Hey, get with us, Scott. There he goes. He's going to get by. Randy's not even going to give him much of a challenge.
Yep, and he goes into 5th place now.
Timothy Kelleher on pit road.
Yeah, Timothy's in 16th position. Somehow John Stanley got back there. I'm not sure. I did not see how that happened, but
he made a pit stop. Charles Smith's coming down pit road right now.
yes, sir. Timothy Kelleher coming off of pit road. It'll be a 4-tire change, I'm sure, for Charles Smith. Yes, sir. 4 tires and a full tank of fuel. He'll come out in 12th place at the moment, a lap down. I'm still waiting to see when our leaders are going to come to pit road. Oh, with my auto with that much of a lead, he's not just going to just like park it and collect the championship. He's going to go out here for the full Monty tonight. He wants to win everything. he has just set sail, man. He's out there 4.3 seconds ahead of Curtis Aho right now.
Yeah, I was surprised some of these guys behind him haven't pitted yet, just to try to get an advantage. Well, there's Justin Anderson. Justin Anderson's coming down pit road right now.
Yes, sir. Right on him.
I was going to say, I was wondering with some of these guys, running second, third, and fourth hadn't pitted yet. They should be pitting. He wants to stay out there in them ancient tires. If he stays out there a few laps, that could cost him in the end.
And
just depending on how it all shakes out.
Justin Anderson did take his reset right there. Perfect timing for him to use that reset too.
Maeda's staying out.
Just trying to run as many laps as he can possibly get. David Gainforth goes into fourth now. Randy Perdue fifth. Anthony Cianci sixth. Dean
I would think we'd see the numbers. I would think we'd see the number 6 coming soon, if not this time. Doesn't look like this time.
Nope. Stay out one more time.
Gainforth coming this time.
Well, with that much of a lead, let me ask you, Scott, you're a pretty good racer. What would you be doing right now? Would you be kind of just like riding right now? I mean, you got that much of a lead. You're, every
as soon as Justin Anderson came in for tires, I would have come in and got tires.
Anyhow,
I wouldn't even have played around.
After you got that much of a lead, just kind of looks like he might be coming now.
Nope, he's staying out. He's gonna. Okay. All these guys have pitted it. He'll be losing time to him.
Yeah, he's slowing down. I've noticed that he's slowing down a lot in the corners, and look who's coming up to get their lap
the tires.
Back. Justin Anderson coming up to get his lap back.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as I saw Justin, this could all equal out on the long end of it if it stays green, because he'll have fresher tires at the end. But if it doesn't, then he could be playing with fire right here, because Anderson's gaining on him. And Maeda still has to make his pit stop.
Right.
Which he's getting real low here. I'm thinking it's going to be right here. Yep, it's looking that way. Yep. He's off the pace, and he's coming in. I don't blame him. I wouldn't have stayed out there that long, but we'll see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, that was definitely flirting with a possible getting lap maybe or something, but he's going to come out. He's going to be right there with him. Well, Curtis Aho just led his very first lap of the race, so he will get a point. Randy Perdue.
Let's see where.
Yeah, man.
Let's see where Anderson is. Whenever Maeda's coming off pit road.
Yeah, I'll let you know when Maeda's off.
Okay.
Right side's going on.
Oh wow, yeah, he's gonna lose the lead. He stayed out there.
Okay, he's away.
He's at the stripe. Yeah, he's at the stripe. Here he comes. With full momentum. Justin Anderson's going to have the lead once Curtis Aho pits. There he goes. Now this could all equal out on the longer run, obviously.
Yeah. Yep. But Curtis Aho's yet to come to pit road. Randy Perdue, Anthony Cianci, Michael Palmer, Paul Cohen. These guys, I believe, have all got a pit.
Yep.
Or they maybe they pitted. I'm not sure. Maybe I caught it off guard or something there. But
no, they all got a pit.
Yep. Here comes Curtis Aho to pit road, giving up the lead.
Yeah. It's going to be Justin Anderson's lead once this all cycles out. As long as he can hold off Maeda. Maeda's going to start to close on him now with them fresh tires. But he's back there a little ways.
And Anthony Cianci,
not as much as I thought he was going to be.
Anthony Cianci takes over the lead, and he leads his first lap of the race. I look for him to come to pit road here probably in the next lap too. So yeah, it's starting to cycle around. But I think my auto is closing down on Justin Anderson.
He is. Fresher tires.
Yeah. Just a couple of laps, but well, that's enough. And especially as fast as my auto's been. Boy, he is just pounding that thing right now. He's doing everything he can to catch Anderson.
Cianci's on pit road.
Yep, I give the lead up to Michael Palmer. He will lead a lap. Well, what started out we thought was going to be kind of a caution-filled race here, Scott. Boy, it's turned out to be a pit stop, governing race here for sure. 3 cautions at the beginning of the race, and we've been caution-free ever since.
Yeah, it's nice to see green flag pit stops here in the championship race. We'll see how this shakes out. I mean, Anderson's doing a pretty good job of holding this distance from Maito right now. So I wonder if Keith's just back there just riding. I bet he is. I bet he's just riding back there, taking care of the tires.
And here comes Michael Palmer to pit road. That's going to give the lead up to Paul Cohen. Nope, Paul's coming too. So Justin
Don't
Anderson.
blame him.
Justin Anderson will be our leader.
There you go.
Funny how this is shaking out, ain't it?
Well, I think Keith's banking on this staying green. It had that green flag feeling to it because everybody got spaced out.
Yep.
And I think he's banking on this staying green, and if it does, he will eventually pass Justin Anderson.
Well,
now, if that caution comes out, then, obviously that throws the strategy out the window, and then you're going to be in a shootout to end this thing.
Yeah, Anderson's just holding my auto back there, 2.6 seconds. Then it's 12.2 seconds back to Curtis Ho and Len McNeese. That's a long way back.
We got Charles Smith and David Gainforth back at it, Rudy. They were battling earlier. Now they're back at it again, and David Gainforth trying to take a peek. They're side by side back here. This is for 8th place.
Almost looks like Gainforth. Boy, that was too close to call at the line there. I think maybe Charles Smith might have had him.
Gainforth. Oh, yeah, no, they did give it to Charles Smith, and that was for 6th place, not 8th place.
Man. There, Gainforth got a pretty good run that time. Look at that. Look at that comeback on that outside by Charles Smith. Man, he got a great run off of turn 2 that time.
It's that outside line.
Yep. Randy Perdue closing down on these two, and he's sticking his nose right in there, and he's got a little bit fresher tires than both of them.
Yeah, Randy definitely was happy to see 4 Mr. Feelgoods, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Up there led 22 laps earlier in the race.
They're not going to feel so good, though, by the end of this run, though, if it stays green.
But Anderson up front and still holding off. Keith Mayato. Boy, what a reprieve that Justin Anderson got there after, catching that white line at the beginning of the race. And we thought maybe his day was going to be over competitively, And, boy, look at the comeback he's made.
Yeah, he's looked strong out there. Even him being out there on older tires, like I said, I think Maito's just kind of hanging back right now. But even on them older tires, by just a few laps, he's managed to hold the 6 off, who has looked dominantly strong all night long.
Now what he needs to do is he needs to stay away from that white line, because we know what that does to him.
Definitely. Treacherous territory.
Yeah, and just stay focused on hitting his marks every time. And this could come right down to a last lap race here for the finish here. You just never know.
White line equals landmine. That's all you got to remember.
Yep.
Coming to 20 to go, Rudy. In the final race. I'm going to miss calling these races on Monday night with you, buddy.
I know, buddy.
Hopefully we can do it again down the road.
Yep, I'm hoping. I'm hoping and praying that, my health gets better and I can get back at it and do some more again. But right now, I got to take a little bit of a break and get my health under control. And
understandable, pal.
It's just been, just the last couple of weeks have been a nightmare,
Yeah, we've heard it in the broadcast, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know you have.
Well, I can just tell by how you sound.
Yeah.
I've been around you so much. I know how you're feeling based off how you sound. I can tell just by how you sound.
I feel pretty good right now. Pain pills will works wonder.
Like that one night when you went in there, I think it was the IWCR race, where you went in there halfway through. It might have been the SMRL race. You just sounded like, man, I felt bad for you. That was a rough night for you.
Oh, that SMRL one, yeah, the one I wasn't gonna do, and then I went in about halfway through it and did it just so they'd have some coverage for it.
You're an Iron Man, the Iron Man of iRacing.
Yeah. Well, Kurt, Keith Mayato has closed in on Justin Anderson down to 1.9 seconds now.
Yeah, we're getting under 20 to go, so he's starting to think it's go time. So he's going to start closing in here. We'll see. And, you know, he could be getting worried because we're coming up on slower traffic here, and he could be worried that could play a role into him catching Justin. So he may feel it's go time here.
Yeah, that's very good.
One thing I've learned about iRacing is you cannot control all the other cars out there, and you never know what any of them are going to do until they do it. So you never know how traffic's going to come into play. We've seen some people take that old deliberate right turn, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Shane Gross back and forth. Randy Perdue passing up Len McNeese on the outside. He just drove right around him on the outside.
And see, look at this, Rudy. The slower traffic in front of the leader here is battling it up for position, and now the leader has to deal with this, and he's got to figure out a way to get by here as quickly as possible, not to lose time to the sixth. And look, the lower lane, he can't get by here. He's going to wind up losing some time.
Yep, and Keith closes down to 1.3 seconds.
There, Dean kind of moves over out of the way. We'll see how generous the 72 is. We haven't seen him be very generous tonight, so we'll see if he gets over out of the leader's way here, if he makes it a little difficult for him, not wanting to go a lap down. But now the good news is Anderson's put a car in between him and Maito.
Yeah, but he's coming, man. He's 1 second behind him.
Anderson, hopefully when he gets to the 71, he gets slowed down a little bit. I don't know if it'll work out that way, though. The tires are going to start to come into effect sooner or later.
Yep, 15 to go at the line. And Mayato is 0.8 of a second behind the leader right now.
Anderson's got to be feeling antsy.
Yeah, he's closed that gap up, and he's just wishing that lap traffic wasn't in the way right now, but that's part of racing. That's what you got to deal with.
Yep.
And not only has he had to deal with them, but Keith's got to deal with them as well. So
that's very true.
All the time.
And look here.
All the time.
It looks like he's.
Go ahead.
He's going to wind up getting slowed up here a little bit by these guys. So obviously it's going to balance out a little bit here.
All the time that Keith Mayato chopped off of that, he could possibly lose some of that right now.
Yeah, he's still trying to get by.
Well, he did pretty good.
Yeah, they let him go. Yep, they let him go. Dean got out of it. Good
deal. They let them two battle it up at the end. Boy, Justin's got to be doing a little bit of mirror driving right now. He said that was part of the reason what caused him to wreck there in the first place earlier. Not only did he catch the white line, but he said he was watching in the rearview mirror to see who was coming up behind him. Well, I'll bet he's watching right now too.
Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's starting to worry about them older tires he's got too, because Maito was sitting back there hanging out, saving his stuff, and it shows right now.
0.2 of a second separating these two. Keith Mayato not going to just lay down and win the championship without trying to win the race. Coming to the line, going to be 12 laps to go next time by, folks. This is turning into a big race up here in the front.
He is right there, man, applying the pressure. 12 to go. It's only a matter of time, I think, Rudy.
Yeah, I think my auto's he's setting him up right now. He's trying to find the line where
There
he
you
needs
go.
to go buy him. Yeah, and I
He
think
just found it.
yep, the high line's going to be the ticket here. But
Yep.
boy, what an effort by Justin Anderson tonight. After all he has been through to get where he's at, to get up there and lead 13 laps, and now challenging for the win here, and he's not going to just give up.
Yeah, but unfortunately, them tires are going to give up on him.
Yep.
And you see right there, the 6 drove right on by, and it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. He might as well prop his feet up on the dashboard and put some tunes on because he's got the freshest tires on the track. He's taking care of his stuff. He's been the strongest car all night, and he's going to set sail to victory here. Barring that a caution does not come out.
Right, that'll change everything. But even so, he's still pretty strong. He's going to be a tough competitor to beat out there, even if they were all on new tires right now.
Yeah, but he's not wanting to see that caution. He knows he's got the best tires on the track. Not very good at this point with as many laps that are on them, but they're good enough. And they're better than everybody else's.
Good race for him. Curtis
10 to go.
Third place. Shane Gross in fourth. Randy Perdue fifth. David Gainforth sixth. Actually, what we ought to do is let's run around through here real quick while we got about 10 to go.
The last rundown, folks.
There you go. Keith Mayato starting on the pole, led 36 laps right now and running in the lead. Justin Anderson started third tonight, led 13 laps up until just the last lap here, and running in second. Curtis Aho started 16th on the field, led a couple of laps and running in third. Shane Gross started 10th tonight, running in fourth. Randy Perdue started fourth, led 22 laps early, and looked like a very strong competitor out there for the night, and running in fifth. David Gainforth started eighth, running in sixth. Anthony Cianci started 13th, led one lap, and running in seventh. Charles Smith now gets by Len McNeese, started seventh, goes into eighth. Len McNeese started 15th, running in ninth. Michael Palmer started sixth, led a couple of laps, and running in 10th. Dean Biney started 11th tonight. Well, he's coming up on Justin Anderson here. Led 4 laps, running in 11th. John Estes started 21st, running in 12th. Paul Cohen started 5th, running in 13th. Jim Locking started 12th, running in 14th. John Stanley started 14th, running in 15th. Timothy Kelleher started 20th, running in 16th. And Trevor Malone started 9th and running in 17th. But what a run here for these front two. I'm telling you, man, this has been one heck of a showing here for the season finale for GAC. 7 laps to go, folks.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good race, Rudy. I'm glad it turned out to be a pretty good race, being that it's the last one.
No, there's no other race tonight, Noah King. Thank you. Thank you for helping out there, buddy. Appreciate that. No, 3 Wide is off this week, but they'll be back next week. Well, we got 10 cars on the lead lap. Michael Palmer last one on the lead lap, and he's about 3/4 of a lap behind our leader right now, Keith Mayato. It kind of looks to me like Dean Viney is maybe trying to help Justin Anderson with a little bit of draft here, but it's not enough. It's just not enough.
No.
Justin has used up his tires, and he knows it. He's fallen back here, back a second and a half off of Keith Mayato. Keith's just in cruise mode right now. He just staying focused. He's got nobody contending him, but he can't afford to make a mistake if he wants to pull out the win. Not only will he win the race, but win the championship here this season at GAC. So this is an exciting event right here for Keith Mayato.
Yeah, and I'm just looking around the racetrack trying to see if there are any battles going on for position out there, and there are no battles for position that I can find.
No.
Everybody that's near each other is not racing for position.
Coming to 4 more laps to go. Next time by Keith Mayato. It'll be 42 laps that he have led at the line.
Another dominating performance by Maito.
Yeah, he's ran really well here tonight. I'll tell you what, we're going to get to talk to him here, and we're going to listen to how his season went. I think what we'll do here is let's start from 3rd place and go up to 2nd and then up to 1st. What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, that's your call. If you want to do it that way, we can do it that way. We can change it up tonight.
Yeah, let's do that, and then that way we can let him have the floor and let him tell us about his season and everything. I think that would be a good call for the season finale. I think that would be good.
That works. Yeah. I'll let you take 3rd, and I'll take 2nd, and then you got the champ, buddy.
All right, buddy. All right, Anderson now 2 seconds behind Keith Mayato, and at the line, we have 3 laps to go. Providing nobody takes out our leader, yeah, it looks like it's clear sailing for Keith Mayato tonight.
Yeah, it would take a small miracle at this point. You know, you always got the old internet factor.
This is true. Well,
just to build it up a little bit for the folks watching.
Justin Anderson, I talked to him before the race. He was in an NIS race last night, and 200 laps, I guess, and was up there running. I guess he was running real good. I know he probably did say, but I don't remember what position he was in. And his screen blinked out with 1 lap to go.
Oh, wow, man.
He said, what a waste of 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that would have been my exact thoughts.
Oh, he was so upset.
Followed by a word that I won't say over the air.
Yep.
And a few more that I won't say over the air following it.
1 more lap to go for Keith Mayato to come home the winner tonight here at Auto Club. And we're going to get the white flag as he crosses the line. 1 more to go. 4 more turns. 2 more straightaways. Can he do it without making a mistake? This is the whole thing. 2.7 second lead over 2nd place Justin Anderson. Heck, I think he could probably go into turn 3 and coast to the finish line.
I don't think he's going to try that, but...
Nope, I don't think so either. No, because if he did that, boy, Justin Anderson would definitely take advantage of that. But here he is.
It looked like that Xfinity race on Saturday.
Coming out of turn 4, Keith Mayato at the line for the win here and the championship. Congrats to Keith Mayato.
Justin Anderson will finish 2nd. Curtis Aho 3rd. Shane Gross 4th. And Randy Perdue rounds out your top 5 here tonight for GAC in their championship race at Auto Club.
All right, let's.
Been fun, Rudy. I've loved calling these races with you on Monday nights, buddy. Gonna miss it.
Where is Curtis Aho? I don't see.
And there go the fireworks.
Are they?
Yes, sir. Fireworks are going off.
Well, how come I'm not seeing them?
They were going off. I think they shot them off already.
Okay.
Nope, they're still going off. Go to Scenic View. I see them.
Scenic View?
Yeah. If you go to Scenic Live, you can hear them popping. They're still going off. You hear them?
Nope.
Well, anyway.
All right.
All right, let's get everybody down here.
I don't see a...
Why is my TeamSpeak not coming up? What's going on here? Yeah, you'll have to interview Curtis in the actual race room. He's never in TeamSpeak.
Something amiss. What happened here?
I don't see Keith either, so I'm guessing you'll probably have to interview him as well in the race room. Oh, there's Keith.
Did he come in?
Yeah. You'll have to interview Curtis out there on the track.
Okay, let me see if I can. Again, we're going to go backwards on this, guys, so just bear with us for a minute here. I'm trying to get things set up. All right. We're going to start out with Curtis Aho here. Curtis Aho, you got a copy?
I don't think it went through, Rudy.
Curtis Aho, you got a copy?
Did you go in under the watch tab?
Yeah.
That's why you can't interview him.
Well, then I guess I ain't going to interview third place. Go ahead and take second.
All right, Justin Anderson, you got a copy, buddy?
10-4.
All right, Justin, sorry about that. A little confusion there with the interviews. Tell us a little bit about your race tonight, man. You had a pretty eventful evening. We talked to you earlier, and wow, tell us about how the evening went the rest of the way.
Well, I thought I was out of contention early on, and, stupid mistake, but I'm actually probably almost as proud of this race as I was last week winning at Bristol, because to come back and finish second against this caliber of driver that this league has, that's impressive. I've let some slip away earlier this season, and it was nice to close the race as well as I could based on the circumstances.
Yeah, did you know he was sitting back there saving his tires, just waiting until for the laps to come down on you?
There wasn't really anything I could do about it. I was actually 5 seconds behind him when I pitted that final time, so I knew that there wasn't a whole lot I could do, but, hey, I took a shot. That's the best I could do.
Well, you did a hell of a job, buddy. It's earlier on in the race, you were back in the back, and you wanted to finish in second place tonight. So great job. No need to hold your head in shame for anything tonight, man. I'd feel proud too. Anybody you want to thank tonight for this performance?
I want to thank you all for the broadcast. It was great as always. GAC for the league, Ray Bestis and R&J Motorsports, and everybody watching.
Are you coming back for next season? I know we won't be on board broadcasting, but are you going to be back next season with GAC?
I sure hope so, assuming I didn't make anybody mad wrecking tonight.
No, I'm sure you didn't. You did a great job out there tonight. Congratulations on coming home second place tonight.
Thanks again, and thanks for all your work for us.
Hey, no problem, man. I enjoy calling these things. I want to miss calling these races for you guys, but maybe one of these days we can all put the band back together.
That would be amazing.
All right, Justin. Well, good job tonight, and good luck next season, buddy.
Thanks. Have a good one.
You too. Rudy.
All right, Keith Mayato, and I lost your car again. Tell me about your racing out there, Keith. I mean, that was just a dominating performance tonight, leading 46 laps. That was just amazing. Congratulations on your win, but congratulations on the championship as well. But I want to hear about your race tonight, and then we'll talk about your season.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for, I guess, the congratulations. The race tonight actually went, I guess, as the plan. I know Randy was putting some pressure on there. Maybe, I think, after the second caution. I think Scott has his mic stuck on. But after all, I guess, the cautions and the green flag stops, it was tempting, because I know Justin was going to pass me, but it was so tempting to push harder, but I just had to just hold back and just run the race I've been doing all night, and it worked out.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a run there. We were watching and talking there, Scott and I, about Justin Anderson making that pit stop a little early, and then he kind of ran you down, and in the process of running you down, you hadn't pitted yet, and once you pitted, that let him retake the lead. And you come back out on the track, you were about 2.5 to 3 seconds behind him. You made up that time. Were you saving tires on that run, Keith?
I wouldn't say I'm saving tires. It's just driving the pace I was running the whole race. I wasn't pushing the car or overdriving, I should say. Mm-hmm. So that was the whole thing throughout the race. Just don't overdrive it, and then it'll be good on the long run.
Well, congratulations again on this win here tonight. But now let's talk about your season here at GAC. And tell me about what, some of the highlights here of your season.
I think now it's a few weeks now.
Interested? All you got to do is just go to iRacing.
Sordine.
Oh,
go ahead.
The highlights. Actually, Watkins Glen was fun. I remember running that. I think it was a tight battle with Justin, pretty much right till I think he got a little bit of damage, but it was almost same thing. He early pit, and then he got this huge lead, and then I kind of reeled him in at the end. Bristol was fun, even though, you know what I mean, like just finishing the race was it was exciting, but I guess the close battle with Bristol was fun. But other than that, it was a pretty good season. I can't complain.
Yeah, you had a couple of races that were a little iffy, but most of your races were really dominating performances. Are you ready to come back next season and try it all again?
That's the plan. I hear we were modified, so I don't have that much experience with them, but I do remember them having a lot of grip, so it should be fun.
Yeah, that will be interesting. All right, well, Keith, I'm going to let you go celebrate because, man, I'm telling you what, that was one heck of a performance tonight. You know, you could have just laid back because you really didn't have to finish to even win the championship. But I know that's not your style. You wanted to get out there and at least attempt to win, and you pulled it off tonight. So congratulations to you on both of them. And I know Dean probably wants to talk to you. So, Dean, I'm going to let you have the floor here for Keith.
Oh, okay, thanks, Rudy. Well, Keith, one thing, Ben, this year, I need that engine and everything you got, but good job on the championship here this year, and you know, all season long, man, you're tough and strong all season long, and so good job there, you know, and appreciate you running with us and stuff, and you know, congrats as always. You know, you did a heck of a job and well deserved.
Thank you very much. Well, we all have the same motor, so I just short shifts on the restart. That's all. But other than that, it was fun. You guys put on an awesome show, and every week it's, you know, strictly business. There's no fun and games, and it's fun that way when it's nice and competitive. And the whole field's been awesome. Everyone's respectful, and it's been a great competition this season.
I think, Dean, didn't you say his championship check was in the mail?
Yeah, it will be, actually.
I'm joking.
So, Keith, believe it or not, don't run off.
I'm joking.
I was going to say, with the U.S. conversion, it's going to be great.
All right. Well, anything else that you wanted to cover with him, Dean?
No, I think that'll cover that, Rudy. I'd just like to thank you and Scott on a, you know, well job you done, and I've already got emails and complaints, and good complaints though. And I said, well, you know, I hope you get feeling better, Rudy, and that, you know, along the way. After a year, we're going to kind of miss running on Monday nights with you and Scott, but you know, I'm sure we'll see you down the road somewhere, and you just you know, take care of yourself and get better.
Well, we're hoping, Scott and I were talking a little bit there during the broadcast, we're hoping that if I can get my health in check here, I wouldn't mind coming back, Dean, and doing some more broadcasting for you guys. So, you know, keep that in mind if you wouldn't mind.
We sure will, really, Rudy. But like I say, you know, kudos to you and Scott on excuse my French, but a hell of a job done this season. And as always, you know, just a great bunch, and a couple great broadcasters, you know, and really appreciate everything you've done.
All right. Well, we're going to miss you, Dean. We're going to miss you big time, but I'll be around.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I'll be around. I'll be coming over here and bugging you now and then.
Yeah,
most definitely.
All right. Let's run down through the results real quick then.
I just want to say before we do that it's been a pleasure being over here calling these races for you, Dean, and I've enjoyed calling races for GAC. So hopefully we can put the band back together down the road and we can do it again someday.
Oh, I'm sure we can. Thanks, guys.
Rudy,
all right.
Floor is all yours, brother.
Keith Mayato coming home the winner here tonight, not just winning the race, but he wins the championship. Justin Anderson second, Curtis Aho third, Shane Gross in fourth, Randy Perdue fifth, Anthony Cianci sixth, David Gainforth seventh, Charles Smith eighth, Michael Palmer ninth, and Len McNeese rounds out the top 10. Scott?
Dean Viney, we were just sitting there talking to him. He comes home 11th tonight. John Estes 12th. Paul Cohen 13th. Jim Locking 14th. John Stanley 15th. Trevor Malone 16th. Timothy Kelleher finishes 17th. Justin Rogers 18th. Kevin Cornelius 19th. And that'll do it.
Yep. 19 racers. All right. Yeah, Gary.
I don't know why it shows me in there. It shows me in there too. Why is it doing that?
Because you were, I don't know.
Weird. 90 laps down. I
Yep.
did well.
Yeah, you did good. All right. Well, congrats here to Keith Mayato, and thanks for watching tonight on GAC, folks. We'll be back tomorrow night for ECR's League. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.